G'day punters, coming to you from Milligan Island Eco Camping. It's a little bit south of a place called Leroy on the coast of Western Australia, about 170 odd kilometres south of Geraldton. It's a national park, or a council run park anyhow, $20 a night for a vehicle. So we've pulled up stumps. Anyhow, I digress. The subject matter of this video is replacing the leaf spring packs. A little bit of storytelling to tell here. The two things I want to cover off on are how I knew there was a problem with the rear leaf spring packs, and what was the symptoms, what made me think there was something wrong. Yeah, I've got the car running just to put some charge in the camper. It's a little bit low at the moment. So the symptoms, most noticeable when we're over at Defective Island a little bit over a month ago. What was occurring, and we weren't travelling that fast and we were towing the camper, is that in the cab we could hear a clicking or clunking sound, as if the shackle bushes were worn and they were banging the crap out of themselves. That was my initial thoughts. Anyhow, I got under there and had a look, and I used the tyre lever. I'll show you what I did. Yeah, it's going to be a bit noisy under here. Tyre lever up in there, and I tried to lever the springs down. There wasn't any movement. What you won't see here is, because I've got the new leaf packs in, is this leaf here, which is the second top one, was actually rubbing up against the chassis in the original leaf packs that I had installed when the GVM upgrade was done. I also used the tyre lever in the back shackle bushes as well. I'll show you that. So I did a leverage in between these two hangers to try and move the spring on that bush. It didn't move. A bit difficult to do on that because it's a fixed hanger. The other thing that I thought that could be causing the problem was loose U-bolts. So I checked those and they were tight. Another thing I noticed is that the leaves are splaying, and what I mean by that is, if you look at this second leaf here, it sits out to the right from this top leaf, and so does this leaf down here. You probably see that better from this side. You see in there. And if you look from the back, you can see this second top leaf is overlapped with the hanger there. I'm going to talk about that shortly. Another thing I noticed is these have like friction pads in between the leaves, not all the leaves, but from about the third leaf down. And on the left hand side there was a little piece of plastic, the friction pad popped out the bottom as if it had broken. I've removed that. So I noticed there was some things happening with these springs that probably shouldn't be. The noise, I believe, was occurring when this leaf here was rolled up against the spring hanger, and I'm not sure you can see it right in there. There's a little wear mark right on the corner just in there. So when the springs were compressed, I was riding up against the spring hanger, this one, and clicking when the load was released. It was the same on both sides. So I brought the vehicle into Geraldton here. We were coming to Geraldton anyhow, and took it back to ARB, and after a bit of discussion and sorting out proof of purchase and stuff with them, they had a look and eventually said that these springs were actually have a design defect or a manufacturer defect as well. This again, second spring here, you can see it's hitting the chassis there. Again, same both sides, and they said that shouldn't be like that. So that's another source of noise as well. They were pretty quick. I spoke to ARB, and ARB said, yeah, replace the spring packs. So that's actually going to happen today. It's been a month since I was here speaking to him about these leaf packs. I had to source some leaf packs from the east states, and when I spoke to him, it wasn't yesterday, the day before, they were just waiting for the bushes to turn up for the hangers. It's going in at lunchtime today. Hopefully they'll finish it today as well, and I'll show you what the leaf packs look like when we get the vehicle back. And I suppose the things that I'll be looking at is this spring here, see if there's a gap between the spring and the actual chassis, and also the alignment of the leaves. The springs have now been replaced. This morning I had the opportunity to measure from the ground to the top of the tongue, and it was 500 mils. At the moment it's 550. Get this tape measure sorted out. So it looks like, as a rough guide, I've picked up 50 mil in height there. But I'm not comparing apples with apples because I was on different ground this morning. Let's have a look at these springs. I already checked out the front leaf. They didn't replace the hangers. But you'll see now that there's a gap up there in that second leaf. Replaced the U-bolts, both sides, and those friction discs that I was talking about. You can see there's quite a bit of gap between the leaves now. I'll have a look at the rear ones now, look at the rear of the springs. See this leaf here, it doesn't come anywhere near that spring hanger anymore. We've got a fairly uniform leaf pack, it's nice and square, and again we've got good leaf separation because of those friction discs. Quite a difference. That didn't cost anything, that was a warranty job. Springs are covered for 3 years by ARB, or I think it's 200,000 Ks.